In a world drowning in noise, where voices rise, opinions clash, and distractions never end, silence is rare. Silence is powerful. And silence is a choice. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, once said, "Whoever believes in Allah and the last day, let him speak good or remain silent." These words hold a wisdom beyond time, an invitation to master the art of silence. But when should we choose silence over words? When does silence become an act of faith, of wisdom, of spiritual strength? Today, we uncover the 7 moments where silence speaks louder than words, and how it can transform your heart, your faith, and your life. We all get angry. It's natural. But in Islam, controlling our anger isn't just good manners, it's an act of worship. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The strong man is not the one who can wrestle, but the one who can control himself when angry." When anger takes over, words become weapons. They wound. They destroy. And once spoken, they can never be taken back. But silence? Silence gives us power. It gives us a moment to think, to breathe, to remember Allah. It turns a moment of rage into a moment of faith. Before you let anger control you, pause. Be silent. Let your silence be your strength. In today's world, everyone has an opinion. Everyone wants to be heard. But Islam teaches us something rare, something powerful. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, himself, despite being the most knowledgeable, would say, "Allah knows best." Admitting we don't know isn't weakness. It's wisdom. Speaking without knowledge spreads misinformation, misleads people, and can even become a sin. True wisdom isn't in pretending to know, it's in seeking knowledge, in learning, in saying, "I don't know." Because those 3 words open the doors to truth. It's easy to fall into gossip. It's easy to speak about others when they're not around. But Islam warns us, gossip is poison. The Prophet, peace be upon him, compared gossip to eating the flesh of your dead brother. Imagine that. That's how destructive it is. Gossip destroys trust. It turns friends into enemies. And worst of all, it corrupts our own hearts. But choosing silence, that's strength. That's dignity. That's faith. When you hear gossip, choose silence. Walk away. Protect your heart. How many times have we said something, and immediately regretted it? Anger, frustration, stress, they push us to say things we don't mean. And yet, the wounds of words last longer than we realize. Islam teaches us, if you can't say something good, remain silent. Because silence can protect relationships. It can prevent heartbreak. It can save us from years of regret. The next time you feel the urge to speak in anger, pause. Let silence be your shield. There are moments when silence isn't just recommended, it's worship. When we stand in prayer, when we recite the Quran, when we visit the masjid, these are moments meant for silence. Silence lets us hear the whispers of our soul. It allows us to connect with Allah, to feel His presence, to absorb His words. The most powerful conversations with Allah don't need words. Sometimes, all they need is silence, and an open heart. In a world that rushes to respond, few people truly listen. But in Islam, listening is an act of kindness. It's a form of love. It's a gift. The Prophet, peace be upon him, was known for his deep, undivided attention when others spoke. He made people feel heard, valued, understood. When we listen more and speak less, we build trust. We heal hearts. We create bonds that last. Be the person who listens. Be the person who makes others feel heard. When was the last time you sat in silence, just you, your thoughts, and Allah? Reflection is one of the most powerful forms of growth. It's how we assess our actions. It's how we seek forgiveness. It's how we realign our hearts with our faith. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, would often retreat into solitude to reflect, to connect with Allah, to find clarity. If we want to truly understand ourselves, if we want to get closer to Allah, we must embrace silence. We must take time to pause, to breathe, to reflect. Silence is not emptiness. It is power. It is wisdom. It is faith. And in these 7 moments, it becomes a key to spiritual strength. If this message touched your heart, if you feel a pull towards the peace that Islam brings, know that this is your invitation. Islam is not just a religion. It's a way of life, a life of peace, of wisdom, of connection with the one who created us. Take the step. Learn more. And may Allah guide you to the truth.